To whom it may concern, we have a cast between Rambo in the troll corner, coming in with your boy the Chieftain, with looking to be a pretty basic opener. Very nice. And AquaKaZam with the Occultist. My boy doesn't believe in the Shaman. Or the Gobble Warlock, excuse me. And a basic opener from him as well. Very nice. Did he not move a scout? Or am I blind? Did he lose a scout? How the fuck did you lose a scout, Aqua? We're like 50 seconds into the game. Why do you hate the puppies? Anyway, let me get you the resources. Let's see what our Chieftain boy does. A bit of inefficient smashing here. At least I think it was. Usually we can make the throw junk and the slam clear that out a little bit faster. But it looks like both going for the down low here. That might put Rambo in a bit of trouble. He can still upgrade this immediately. This is everything the trolls need. Wood, stone, and food. That's pretty much the troll life. I can't remember where the scrap piles are. I think they moved them more to the middle. Ooh, okay, that's gonna be interesting. 60%. If he throws the block, there we go. Should be going down. Very nice. So he managed to get that up, and now he can just run after him. Clean all those banners up. Okay, this one might... it's gonna be tight. And the throw junk is relatively low cooldown. I said definitely relative. A good nullify could buy some time here. I think the slam just does less damage than the attack, so I don't think it's worth it. Because the animation takes about as much as an auto attack anyway. But throw junk definitely worth it because it does siege damage, which does affect flags as well. They have building resistances. Yeah, boy, the Chieftain got a bit nerfed, so the training isn't as efficient anymore. You have to pay focus now to put people into the troll guard, while not even getting any recompense for that. But against orcs, he's still a big boy. He can smash. He can delete gobos all day. It's kind of what he does. Ooh, he takes the fight and the Occultist's Dark Pact. That's a bit rough. That shouldn't be going up, so that's good for the trolls. Speaking of, yeah, he's only been able to grab this so far, but okay, good. We are expanding. So all the boys are doing all the things. Very nice. Big question is who's gonna run out of potions first, and it looks like it's gonna be AquaKaZam. For he is out. Very nice. And that means, oh no. Oh, this could be tight. Ah, he didn't get the animation through. 36. I think Rambo doesn't know that he's out of potions. So he definitely could have gotten a kill here. We've got a little goblin horde from the main, and I guess the scouting post. To go hunting for some either low smashers, some flags, or some eco. Okay, looks like we're going for flags. That could be a bad idea. Because there's a big boy in town who doesn't like it. But the Revenants are gonna get some nice worker kills. So nicely done there. Pretty good bait here by Rambo. That's a lot of dead gobos. For not really much done. But the Revenant pull was really nice. Should buy him a little bit of time to get some outposts up. There we go. It's always good to get the one up in the middle early, because then you can clear out the meat. Strip the flesh of these sectors, and then just get onto the iron mines. And have as many workers on those as quickly as possible. So a little bit of eco damage done here against the trolls. But not too bad, because we do get all the revenants. I think, yeah, looks like it's all of them. Occultist is now just cleaning up some back line. We still have plenty of creep to go. And I think so far no Smasher has died. So Rambo's doing a really good job of keeping his boys alive. Which, yeah, AquaKaZam, always a great proponent of dead goblins. We've seen him sacrifice those little green critters in huge amounts in the recent tournament. In the early rounds, there's still much more to go. And maybe he'll value their lives more going forward. Oh, I would so love for Rambo to just go into the... to get the creeps in the back there. But then again, Occultist could get the Skelly Camp. Which is basically a little bit less worth than the entire backline, I think. Some goblins getting caught out. Aqua just don't care. Aqua don't care. Aqua don't get places to be. But that's some pretty spiffing eco here for Rambo. Especially sector denial against the orcs. So if you can forward into them, it's always very nice. What the hell is the scrap pile? Pretty sure there's two in the middle. There's two at the wyverns, but there should be another one somewhere. Oh, there is one. Found it. Okay, goes for this. I would have suspected or expected him to just go for the skeleton camp, try to deny as much as possible. I think that would be the better play. Just grab this whenever at some point. But I suppose you do want to get it done with. But then again, it looks like AquaKaZam expected him to take this, so he isn't going for it either. And the goblin numbers are growing yet again. And, oh man, Aqua with a big float. But I'm okay, Risen Kalrak coming in 7 minutes. Pretty... I don't know if it's late or standard these days to be this late. I think it's pretty standard. But we've got a healthy looking eco otherwise to support going heavy into the T2 soon. Good old Occultist cleaving away his problems one swing at a time. We have no fighting huts yet for Rambo. No huts in general for PopCap. So that's something that really should be coming in. And he needs to get more hunt, which he seems to be not quite getting yet. And usually I always put my scrapper at like the second or third sector. Because you do want to get it going sooner rather than later. But hey, I'm also pretty trash at the game these days. But I'm still here talking about it. Oh, looks like we've got a bit of a shopping tour here for our Orky boy. Oh, they're both spending their points not immediately, which makes a caster very sad. Alright, classic orc stuff. Just get naked, get yourself some ceremonial red garb, and just buy potions because you're worth it. Oh wow, we're going full demonic pack brute force build with death resilience. That's interesting, and some just lacerate. So it looks like we've got a specialized anti-troll build here. Interesting. We've got full tier 3 garb here, big chopper, and a scrap hide. We do not have joint troll guard, just left side, but we also have 3 points to spend still. And a yeehaw to you too, Mr. Fast Friend. May the endless deserts of Texas be always in your sunny favor. You Seattle man. Which is kind of the opposite to Texas. Literally. Just juicy forests, if I'm not mistaken. At least what I've seen from American TV shows. juicy, very dark forests, actually. Reminds me of the Black Forest in Germany. From what I've seen, I think I've seen it in the Colony TV show, which was actually, season 1 was really good. I enjoyed that one. Because it wasn't like in other TV shows where everybody was playing everybody, but everybody was dumb about it. But they were actually smart, and they figured each other out, which was quite refreshing. Which is also what I appreciate about Invincible, which I've talked in the other cast today. Which on YouTube means the one from a couple days ago. Probably 2. Now we've got no pullback micro here on the Smashers, and we also just don't have that many of them. So at this point in the game, the Smasher production should be fully juiced, but I think... Yeah, we're only on 2 fight huts. We do have the double scrap horde? No. Scrap horde. And okay, War Pit only now coming in. A lot of the horde not quite done. But the Goblin Tide is doing its thing. Did get the outpost though. But that's a lot of dead Smashers. But I think that's a full-on left side Chieftain. Yes, it is. So the Goblins need to watch out. Oh, big boy slamage! Yes. We're under attack. Give it the big stuff. Okay, we've got 4 iron mines going. That's nice. We've got a good bank there. And considering he just took care of all the Smashers, if he now just transitions into a lot of decent amount of hunters and then some brutes for siege, he's gonna be in a very strong position. Rambo really needs more fight huts. And I was about to say, don't go down. I wasn't looking at you. Definitely need more fight huts. Also some, what's it called? Tribe shelters. There we go. So we can actually get more guys. Some more British hooligans, as I like to call them. Because that's what they are. Terribly British hooligans. Level 5 for Aqua. Alright, there we go. We're picking up skills. So Nullify, Sanguine Burst, and Blood Like Tar. With full power build. That's some juicy, juicy damage. I like it. I like it. Oh, look at him. Look at him cleaving through singular Smashers there. Honestly, you should be buying a sword as soon as you can afford it then too. Especially if you're going for a lot of demonic pact value. Because that increases your attack damage, which scales with your weapon damage, of course. One of the few abilities in a game that does. But yeah, Smashers are gonna be slowly but surely surpassed. Hunters ain't no joke, they don't care that much about smashing. But as long as the numbers are low enough, and a little bit of... I don't like that he's focusing the Occultist here. Really should be clicking these Hunters down. I mean, he's doing it the wrong way around. The Chieftain can wail away at the Occultist, while the Smashers hunt the boys in the back. And I think we don't have Hide the Pain, so this could be a kill here. And indeed it is. Down he goes. Down goes the troll, fighting for the tribe. Speared in the back by the hunters in a pack. Who are now going after a Storm Wyvern, who could grill them for a little bit. Oh, you don't get snow up there? In the Seattle area? Just nasty rain. That's unfortunate. Yoink. Show me what you got. Not you. You. Oh, poor Aqua. Gets a focus ring. Literally useless on this boy because he does not use focus. He uses blood. Because he's metal as fuck. There we go. Finally we're getting some boys in. The troll got their thinking caps on and they thought, what's better than stick? Bigger, spiky stick. Yes, yes. So they're gonna go for that. Would love to see the upgrade. 30 scrap isn't too expensive. But the cleave is definitely worth it. And also, there's a lot of iron on this. It's one of the most iron-rich, small-ish maps. You've got 2 big iron mines in the middle. You've got an iron sector over here, which you can't see because that's trolls. There we go. I think that starts out as 400 iron. And then more big iron in the corners. And a crap ton of XP from wyverns. This map's got it all. But it doesn't matter how big the map it is. It's how you use it. And so far Aqua's using it very well. But I would like to see Aqua a little bit better on the spending. In fairness to him, it's really hard to spend your resources efficiently as orcs. But this is good. But it could be better. There we go. That's a quote from a movie I haven't even seen. Meanwhile, the hunters just don't care about your silly statistics about pierce damage not being effective versus buildings. And oh boy, yeah, we've got a bit of a trickle-in economy here. Goblin is being abducted. Oh, it always feels so bad when your units just get abducted like that. Like the trolls, you come with me if you don't want to leave. And they're just taken with it. Alright, so this is going to be pretty important. So nice slowdown here. Unfortunately, it only hits gobos. So essentially what you do is you just push these smashers onto the hunter pack in the back. Okay, apparently we have a wyvern going mental over there. But we ain't got time for that sideshow. Let's see, how many... Oh, we're getting Ravagers. I've tried them against trolls. I wasn't a big fan.
Not really.
I don't think we have upgrades yet for Aqua. Yeah, they kind of just get crumbed. And they still get cleaved. So in this particular matchup, I don't like it. Okay, we've got Hide the Pain, so that makes him immune to the hunters. For a period of time. But he needs to start teleporting hours before that runs out. Which is now. Oh, but Aqua just switched off. But now the Chieftain, if he pays attention... Aqua that is. Oh, okay. Oh, this could be devastating for both sides. But Chieftain goes down. Will the throwers get on top of the Occultist? Not at the moment. Oh, the Occultist survives. Just the boot. Just the boot. And we've still got a really solid Hunter mass. So really nice engagement by Aqua. We got rid of a lot of expensive units for Rambo. We've got a decent rebuild here though. So I like that. So Rambo's spending his stuff. Bit floaty now, but it usually means he just can't expand. But it looks like we still need an upgrade here on the Eye of the Tribe. Needs to keep that in mind. Good. He sends out one scrapper to each pile. I like that a lot. Looks like the wyvern finally finished down there. And the Ravagers doing Ravagers things, ravaging your economy by getting rid of your bases for you. Greenskin, home improvement. Because if your houses look like this, everything is an improvement. Oh, but that's a choke point, which the Ravagers do not like. No, Aqua, what are you doing? Don't do this. That's a puppy graveyard right there. Das nicht gut. But Rambo's doing well here. Just upgrading constantly. I like it. I like it. We're getting more hitting camps. Looks like we're getting more fight huts. Let me check. Yes, indeed. We've got the smashing upgrade. We've got the throwing upgrade. I like it. I really, really want to see him now. He really needs to take up, though. Because he needs the extra workers from the sector upgrades. He needs the health on them as well to survive this kind of stuff. And he just needs more eco. Because at the rate he's trading well, but he's gonna run out of steam soon. Alright, looks like Rambo decides this isn't worth it, so goes for the trade. Which gives the orcs another iron sector. So you do have to be conscious about trading that way. You need to think, what does my enemy need? And if you're trading an iron sector that you don't need, but your enemy could, that's not so good. Okay, that could be a very epic slam. Beautiful. We're gonna need some hide the pain here. There we go. Lovely stuff. Smasher's gonna smash. But the hunters haven't been compromised much this game yet. And hide the pain only hides it for so long. Eventually you have to open up and let the spears into your heart. Just like that. And then you get a big old skull icon on the map. Which is a nice improvement from the olden days. Kind of wish we could see a big boy. What's it called? Earthquake. Stomp ability here from the shadows. That'd be nice. Combos really well with Skull Crushers, by the way. If you can get it to the backline. It's super expensive, so most people skip it. But I would like to see it more often again, honestly. Hunters are pretty good if you take care of them, indeed.
Fair enough. Let's make this quick.
But the troll, you know when you open up to someone, and then they use, then they get drunk, and then they use your words as ammunition against you. That's how hide the pain the ability feels like. First, it makes you feel strong, get it off your chest, and then the vulnerability comes in. And then turn it against you. And then you cry and you ditch in a corner, you have a breakdown. And then it's all gonna be good again. Because you're back with the boys to make some noise. Unfortunately, the noise was denied. No rave for the hooligans. What do hooligans do? They don't rave. They rowdy? No, that's not a word. Guess they party. They've got pants. I don't know. Just throwing words out there. You guys educate me. To become hip and cool again. I'll be so gentle because I'm like a caster and stuff. I can even let you look at builds. So Rambo is just going full left side brute force. He just wants to slap some fools. Because the right side got a pretty big nerf. So I definitely get where he's coming from. And if you want the AquaKaZam patented anti-troll build, we've got full brute force, level 2 lacerate for that extra bleed, 48 per second, pretty nice. Nullify, sanguine burst, and blood like tar, and then blood harvest and death resilience for some survivability. It's a pretty good. Meanwhile, Rambo could use some health potions. Yes, yes. And Aqua is also running out of health potions, but he did get a shielding amulet from one of the wyverns. And it looks like he traded his ring in. Could buy a sword. But now he's gonna need health potions. But he did get the border fortress, and the iron mines are slowly coming online here in the middle. So that's gonna become an issue for Rambo, who... Oh, no! Oh, he still hasn't upgraded to tier 2. I think that is what got... That might kill him now. Because the orc is gonna expand. And yeah, we've got a Grand Kalrak. Yes, I'm expecting something to come in here, sorry. I should probably give you views on the fights and shit. But I did want to... Yeah, we've got Wyvern tech. Shaman tech. So I'm expecting some Black Ash to come in soon. But yeah, without mages it's gonna be tough. A very nice slam here. Ravagers, now in those kind of numbers, seem to do a little bit better, but I don't think they're trading cost efficiently here. And yeah, Rambo did reach pop cap, and a fully pop cap troll army is pretty damn scary. And this amount of throwers can even hurt an Occultist there. They've got a little bit of weakening on them. 11 resistance is down, which helps a bit. And oh, Aqua got boxed in here. Wall breaker's gonna go down. Oh, but the boys on the hunt. They're after you. Luckiest orc alive, literally. Just about gets out there, but I'm pretty sure Rambo still doesn't have a health potion, so everybody gets no health potions. But at least that's a new troll sector. Please tech up. Could a real troll player please tech up? Please tech up. Please tech up. because we got Bird of Fortresses, which are notorious in Spellforce as uncrackable bastions of immortality. Basically trading with Ravagers into choke points that don't facilitate their strength. And I just think in this matchup, you don't want to take army fights with Ravagers. That's how this troll orc player threw this fight. But we shall see. He should have a decent eco, considering we've seen border fortresses. So the rebuild should be fun. I question this choice. We have tech tier 3. We have the tech for shamans. We also have a dead occultist now. But in this matchup, Ravagers are not the way. They do great damage. I mean, okay, they're cleaving through here a little bit. But in terms of cost efficiency, I think they're not quite carrying it. They don't have the health to survive the Crusher cleave efficiently. Because it doesn't look like that chunkiness prevents them from being cleaved. It might be that the Smashers only hit 2. But then again, you also don't get much more online. But the other question is, what do you build against trolls? Considering these resources, probably just goblin spam, just to keep them busy. Just as a roadblock and then trickle them in. Yeah, troll OP indeed. Oh, come on. I need you to tech up. For the sake of my heart. Before you break it into 2. Just like a bottle of shampoo. Don't question my lyrics. Level 8, by the way, for the big stick boy. Yeah, big stick boy, going all the way for big stick boy. Breath of Vitality. If you want to go for the left side build, you can still pick up junk. It gives you temporary stacks that help you. It's basically a damage shield if you're out of combat. So it's nice to have. Saves you some potions in the long run. Just prevents that alpha strike in the beginning of the fight. Unless it's still bugged. I think there was a bug about it where it just vanishes after the first strike. But I want to say it's fixed. But I don't know if it is. We've got some pathing issues here. There we go. Now we've got the hunters selected. We're trying to kite here, but we're currently just not doing damage. And oh, that's a really good slowdown. Oh, that's a 3-pointer right there. Wallbreaker should be working on the border fortress though. Needs a little bit of micro, just a double click and a right click. Does the job, but good hero micro. He finally compromised the hunters. And they don't appreciate that. Oh, poor Ravagers, Jesus Christ. And yeah, Rambo's eco is going strong. We are still pop capped. He's determined to win this in tier 1. Or better said 1.5 as a troll player. He's a strong believer into no tech. And considering how it's going, I guess we can't blame him. Oh! Yoink! Nope, no stones flying magically after him. Oh no! Why you do this? That was brave. Ah, Chieftain! You need some potions. Is the border fortress microed on him? Nope, and it goes down. And that's a problem with orcs a little bit. If you really get beat down and you have disconnected territories like this, especially when you have it on maps with low sector count, the remax takes an awful lot of time. And then if you take fights while you're not fully remaxed and your enemy forces it, you're gonna have a bad time. So you really have to be careful not to throw your entire armies away in trades. And always be ready for that retreat option. But Rambo didn't give him quite a chance. So in a bit of a pickle here. A very green pickle indeed. And we're still believing in the doggos. The big rats with mean faces. Oh god. He's getting his sacrificial gobos back out. Since he doesn't have enough iron. Okay, we're now getting some black ash. But me feels it's a little bit too little too late. I think he should be able to get some black ash down here. Looks like he's not going, so that seems to be his only income. There's not a godstone up here. And, oh no, these Ravagers are trying to go past everything. Oh, that's a big miss micro. We have a good old move command past the army. And if there's one army you do not want to do that against, it's Troll. Well, and most other factions. But you definitely feel it here. The Occultist dies for his people with his crown on. He just got crowned king. But it seemed to be more of a symbolic title. For he lies dead in the ditch with the rest of his men. Brave, but ultimately fruitless. Lost to the annals of history, and there we go. Rambo takes a day. AquaKaZam recedes. The Amish troll. No tech troll. Rambo the no tech troll. That's gonna be his new name. And good effort by Aqua. Nice try with the Ravagers. Needed to do run-bys with them rather than take army fights. It's too tight of a map to really do Ravagers. There's not enough space for them to really shine. Interesting hero anti-troll build. I think the mass bleed on full power would have still done well. But I think hero-wise he was quite fine. It was more of, I'd say, army losses. But, oh fuck! Hello! Hello YouTube. But YouTube, I see you soon. Thanks for watching. And we'll continue our live casts here.